Hello guys, my name is Matthew Aran, and here we are back playing Metroid Prime. Metroid Prime, this should be part 13, and you might be wondering what I'm doing back here. Well, I'll explain as I go along. This is my OP file right here. We're up to Magmore Caverns. Um, well, we're up to 69% of the items, so that's good. Um, Thing is, I already recorded parts 14 and 17 of this, and I have them and they're ready to upload, but not before I do part 13 again. Um, yeah, like I said, I'll explain. So we're actually going to play this file because I'm up to pretty much the same place as I was as the last video, 46%, Vagina Drifts. I actually saved at the room before Thardis' room, and before the Space Pirate base in Finjana. And, in the last video I was past Thardis' room, but no, it's fine. We'll just get back up there in about a minute or so. So basically what happened is that, today is April the 4th, right? And, pirates. What happened is today is April the 4th, right? Ooh, I destroyed both of them with one super missile. And on April the 2nd, I believe, that's when I uploaded Metroid Prime Part 12, right? And so I did my usual shtick. I deleted the video because I didn't need it anymore, because it was Part 12 was already uploaded. Yep. And then by accident, I actually deleted Part 13 as well. Yeah, so now I don't have part 13, and I don't have it uploaded either. And now it's gone. I even, I even moved it to the recycle bin and permanently deleted it and everything. And now I don't have Metroid Prime Part 13 anymore. I don't know why I did that. I just kind of did it without thinking about it. And yeah, it took me, and for some reason, it took me a day to realize it. I mean, it wasn't like, I deleted it and it was like, oh no, why did I do that? It took me a day. I woke up the next morning. I'm like, wait a minute, did I delete part 13? But yeah, that's what happened. And yeah, that's all she wrote. Part 13 was gone. I couldn't upload it. The original part 13 was gone, so I couldn't upload it. And I tried to recover it, but failed using recovery programs. And recovery programs never worked for me, to be honest. So what I'm doing here now is on a different file. This place is called Findrana's Edge, by the way. You can kind of tell with this upbeat, funky music. It's kind of cool. Yes, this purple door goes back to the Space Pirate Lab. I don't want to go there. We're going to ignore that. And then there's two purple doors at the bottom over here, and they go to the same place. They loop back on each other. We're actually going to take the top purple door, which is right there. So we gotta go around the outside. And we're gonna take the top purple door and we'll come out the bottom. All right, so that's the gist of this place. All right, so back to what happened. Back to what I did about this whole fiasco. Is that on a different file, on file 2, I basically started a new Metroid Prime game. And by the way, I am gonna scan everything glider. Grapple boot technology. The sport of glider riding involves using a grapple to attach to a glider and staying as long as possible. I'd like to see that, by the way. Anyway, if I could get my words out, 100 Metroids right here. What I did about this is that on a new file, file 2, I played Metroid Prime again, pretty much up to this point. I basically replayed parts 1 to 12, and uh, and I got all the pickups. Oh, there's a save room right here. Yeah, I got all the pickups and all that. Every missile expansion, every energy tank, every Chozo artifact that I got up to this point in the LP. So it's consistent with everything. I didn't bother with the scans because I didn't think those were nearly as important to go after. You have to shoot down a stalactite. And yeah, here I am. So I hope it's not too. I hope you guys are all right with this. With oh, who am I kidding? But yeah, here I am again. Is that all I wanted to say? Yeah, we're kind of going through this area pretty fast. A lot faster than. So yes, we're recording part 13 again, and actually for a third time because the computer kind of messed up the second time. So never mind that, but so yes, this room is actually called Findrana's Edge, while the other rooms are. But this room is Findrana's Edge, and I guess this is where we'll find that artifact that the clue was telling us about, but we can't get that yet. So don't worry about it. I need to do that. Here's another thing you can scan. I thought I already scanned this up to this point, but I guess I didn't. Well, maybe I did. I just because I did, like I said, I didn't bother with the scans, guys. Now I'm confusing myself. But just know that my actual LP file is still there on file 3. So once we're done with part 13 here, we're going to go back to the LP file. And like I said, parts 14 to 17 are already recorded and they're ready to upload. But I'm going to record and upload this first. So it's kind of, and it is going to be kind of weird, the continuity and all that. Because parts 14 through 17 are, they were recorded on April the 2nd, well today is April the 4th. So part 13 is going to be after part 14 to 17. But still. There's Aqua Reapers. Die, die, die. Yeah, there's Aqua versions of them too, so make sure you scan them. Alright, where's the way out of this place? And now we're, as it stands now, we're up to 8 minutes. I don't want to go through this place too fast because I don't want to have like a, you know, like a really short video. But I guess it's going along somewhat nicely. Oh, I'm just kind of sick of recording this episode because I already said anything. I don't know. I just don't like it when I have to go through the same thing over and over again, and I have to say the same things I already said, and I have to do the same thing I already did. It's kind of annoying. It gets old. Is what it is. Yes, here we are. We get this upgrade that's going to make things a lot easier around here. And actually, I don't think you even need this upgrade to get through the next area. I know you needed to beat the game because you needed to get some artifacts. But I don't think you needed to get through the next area because even the next area we have to go is part of Talon Overworld. But if you go through a certain, if you go through a certain area in the Chozo ruins, you can completely bypass that area of Talon Overworld. Where am I going? So you might not even need this immediately. I kind of found that out when I was playing up to this point. I found out a lot of stuff when I was playing up to this point. Like apparently, there's a missile expansion in the Chozo ruins that I missed. Um, let's see, there's a couple of scans that I missed actually. Like those stalactites that I was shooting down in those caves. I missed those, and there's only like one more in the game that I can get, I think, before I miss them. So I'm gonna have to remember that when I come back to Findrana. There's a couple of other scans. There's one enemy that I know I missed that I wasn't even thinking about. But yeah. Here's where the video froze, and the second time I was trying to record. So hopefully it doesn't happen again. I was at this point right here when it froze. Yeah, but the gravity suit, man, I wasn't even talking about that. The gravity suit, movement in water is no longer hindered, as the game says. And plus, you can see a lot better in water, which is awesome. Gravity suit is so cool, no matter what game it is. But yeah, I guess that's that for Findrana's Edge. That's all we needed to come for, the gravity suit. But like I said, if you go through the Chozo ruins, you don't really need the gravity suit, I guess. Did I scan those yellow zaps? Shoot. Well, we got them in the LP file, so it doesn't matter. Scans in this still doesn't matter because it's not my LP file. I just hope I remember to get the stalactites before, because the thing with the stalactites, they're like the bomb slots and the spinners, in which you have to scan them before you interact with them. Otherwise, it's not going to count. So yeah, I know there are some in the Magmor caverns, but I think I shot those down too. We're not going through the space power lab, sorry. Yeah, there are some in the Magmor caverns, but I think I'm pretty sure that I shot all those down too. And there's a couple in Findrana Drifts, but I shot almost all of those down in the LP file. So, and there's one more in Findrana Drifts that I can't shoot down now. So hopefully that's the one I get. But yeah, now we're just going down to Magmor Caverns. We have to make our way back to our ship, because that's where I started the video. That's where I ended the video in the original part 13. And that's where I start the video in part 14. So we need to get there. And this is not the way. Yes, it is, actually. Oh. In the original video, I actually sped this part up because it's kind of weird how you have the last 5 minutes just backtracking to the beginning, you know, doing nothing. So, and I wasn't really making any progress either. I was just going back to my ship. That's all. I wasn't even, you know, picking up any items or anything. I was just walking places. I thought it was kind of boring to watch. Honestly. Here's one of those stalactites that. Yeah, I can't believe that one of those is a scan entry. The stalactite is a scan entry. Oh. Hopefully I'll get them. Yeah, there's actually a door behind that elevator I just entered through in Magmor Caverns. I forgot about that. I was wondering what that door was. I mean, hopefully this is not too confusing for you guys because, I did try to, even though this is a different video than that of the one of the original part 13, I did try to, do the same things I did in the original, so it's not too bad. But if it is, I'm sorry. Oh, I wish I didn't delete the original video. I don't know. I just wasn't thinking about it. I was like, yeah, we're just gonna leave this without looking at it. That was probably like the stupidest thing I've ever could have done. Stupid. Just stupid. So yeah, I guess that's the end of this video. This didn't really feel fulfilling, to be honest, but hey, at least I have my part 13 back. And looks like I won't have to edit it either. If that's the case, I'll just upload it straight away. So yeah, this video is going up today on the 4th of April. It's rare that I can have a video that goes up on the same day that I record it, but here you go. So yes, I guess that's all for this particular video. We're up to 17 minutes now. And, excuse me. I'll see you guys later. Thank you so much for watching, by the way, and thank you for putting up with this crap. Oh my god. Yeah, so I'll see you guys next time, where we explore more of Talon Overload. And I think, I also explored just because I had that one missile expansion that was right here that I said I wanted to get, but I didn't want to jump down there. Just stop talking. All right. Yeah, thank you for watching. Bye. I'll see you next time. And hope you can join me.